Hey, Francine, I need to talk to you about something. I've just heard something through the grapevine. Are you seriously moving back into your parents' house? Do you realize that where you're moving to isn't your parents' house anymore? It's my house. So, since when were you allowed to move in? Oh, Zena, hello. I wasn't expecting you to message me today. Well, I've already talked to my mom and my brother about this, so they aren't changing their minds. Right, I should have known they wouldn't be honest. It's because they're too nice and say yes to you for anything you ask, but I'm not that naive. I'm not going to make it easy for you to move into this house. I already know you're going to ruin everything. I don't know what you're on about, Zena. Me moving in doesn't change the fact that it's my parents' house. I understand this may be unpleasant for you, since we don't really know each other very well and we're practically strangers, but my mom and brother were so kind to offer, I wanted to return home. Of course, while I'm there, I'll be looking for a new house to live in. It's only going to be for a limited amount of time, so don't worry so much about it. There is no way that I'm going to let this happen. Like I said before, this isn't your parents' house anymore, it's my house. I don't want a stranger in my house. Are you trying to destroy the happy life I've made here with my husband? I bet that you are. I wouldn't put it past you. But you hardly know me, Zena, so you shouldn't accuse me of such things. I know that we'll all be living together. But you've got to realize that this is still my parents' house, even though it's been renovated. You can't just turn around and say that it's yours. I can and I will. Kurt went to all that trouble to construct a new house, and now that you decided to move in is throwing my life path off. I didn't think that you'd be coming back here after getting your divorce. You should have fought harder for your own apartment. A thing like this shouldn't happen. I thought that once the house was rebuilt that there would be fewer people around from now on. Why do I have to live with you? Even now, I can hardly live the way I want, and then you're going to move in all your crap, and it's going to be so suffocating. But even though you say that, Zena, it's still not your house. When it's my family who lives there, you just moved in. Anyway, I don't want to even have to admit to myself that you're invading my personal space. You're not allowed to come into this house, Francine. Why on earth are you divorcing your husband anyway? Did you just decide on a whim that you don't love him anymore? You're supposed to stay loyal to him. Don't you see how embarrassing it is that you're divorcing the only man who wanted to be with you and then move back in here? What's happening with my husband has got nothing to do with you, Zena. It's a private matter, and I'll talk about it when I'm ready. It's something that the whole entire world doesn't need to know about, even you. So would you stop interfering with my business? Oh, I see. Well, I guess you're wanting to remain a stranger to me. Well, that's on you if you don't trust me. This is why I'm not allowing you in my house. It's a bit too late to tell me this, Zena. I'm moving back in tomorrow, whether you like it or not. If you really despise me being there, then talk to my brother. Look, this is only going to be a temporary situation. I'm going to get back on my feet as soon as I possibly can. Then I'll be out of your hair. I know that something like this is impossible for you to understand, but can we just get along while I live there, please? I'll see you tomorrow, Zena. Well, this is such a shame, Francine. Even though you're moving into the house today, your plan on moving has been canceled. I don't want you here. Huh? Why are you still going on about this for? What are you talking about? What have you done this time, Zena? I need to move in today. Well, the moving trucks just started to pull up to the house before, but I'm not going to allow this to happen, so I canceled their services. What the heck, Zena? Why on earth would you do that? Where's my stuff going to then if you sent the trucks away? I told them that all your things need to go back to your old house, and I told them to move everything back inside. Haven't you heard from them yet? I didn't have any reception until now. What the heck, Zena? Why are you doing this to me? You can't just do something like that without my permission. Don't you know how expensive it is to move things from one house to another, especially when you have a lot of possessions? Oh, right. I suppose I didn't think that through very well, but I sent it back, so what's the big deal? So what if I sent them away? I don't want you here. Huh? But it is a big deal. You knew that I was coming today, so you thought it would be funny to sabotage that? Why are you being like this, Zena? Well, I don't get why you're being like this when it doesn't matter to me what happens, okay? It shouldn't matter to you, all right? Stop taking it so seriously. I wonder why you keep going on and on about this to me. You need to stop repeating yourself. I've told you already not to come to my house. Why is a woman like you, who's ruined her marriage, wanting to come back to a newly constructed home? Are you wanting something? There's no point in letting you move into our newly built house when we're trying to enjoy it. Stop trying to ruin everything. But it obviously does matter to you because you made the movers go away and send my stuff back. I think I can repeat myself if you haven't gotten a good enough answer. How is you sabotaging me from moving in got nothing to do with you, Xena? My stuff, it's not there. You're going too far with this, Xena. Don't you realize which one is worse? I think you trying to interfere with me and my husband's life is worse than your stuff being sent away. You may think it's your parents' house, but not anymore. Look, Kurt doesn't care about you, all right? He doesn't want you here either. So, how does that feel, Francine, to be abandoned by your brother and the rest of your family, huh? He is my husband, after all. That's not the problem here, Xena. First of all, I don't believe anything you're telling me, and second of all, you don't just move my stuff without my permission. Well, aren't you the one who's trying to move back in and take over my house without my permission? It goes both ways, you know. You've got some nerve. I'm not even being that audacious, Xena. I've got every right to return home because that's where my parents are. I made sure to consult them about it as well. So what? I'm still not going to allow this. There's no point in talking to your family about it. Once again, this house is mine. It's not your parents' house. Did you forget that my husband bought this house? This is not a good place for a divorced woman to live in. You're not welcome here. Go away.
You know what? I've had enough of this crap. How about you go away, Xena? How do you like that being said to you?
Huh? What the heck are you talking about? You can cut it out now. Who do you think you are saying something like that to me? Kurt will get really angry at you for saying that to me. Did you forget that I'm his wife and he always takes my side?
That's why I'm the one telling you, Xena. Francine isn't the one who shouldn't be allowed in the house. It's you, Xena.
What the heck is going on here? Why on earth are you talking to me like this? Why am I the one being asked to leave?
I thought that you said that you were going to help Francine prepare for her move. But no, you had to create drama. I may not have heard what you've been saying this morning, but I know you've said stuff to Francine. You hardly listen to me anymore. So I came to see Francine to see what was going on with her. I thought that she was just running behind, but nope. I saw all of your messages, Xena.
Whoa, now just hang on a minute. Francine, what is this? Is this some kind of prank you're pulling? Whatever you're doing, you can stop now.
I'm not fooling around here, Xena. There's no point doing that. It's me, Kurt, your husband who will soon become your ex-husband.
Huh? Is this actually you, Kurt? Why are you talking to me like this? Ex-husband? You're kidding me, right?
I've got no reason to kid around, Xena. It's like I said before, I'll be your ex-husband. I can no longer tolerate your behavior towards my sister. But there have been more issues before this took place. You need to leave, Xena. I'll contact the moving company and apologize for the mishap. I don't want you involved with any of my family anymore. You need to get your things, leave the house, and disappear.
Hey, just hold on a second, Kurt. What are you saying? You're not seriously kicking me out of my own home, are you? I'm your wife. Are you seriously taking sides with your sister rather than your cute, adorable wife? Is this really happening right now? How am I supposed to feel?
How are you supposed to feel? Since when were you expressing any feelings in this situation, Xena? Have you ever thought about how I'd feel about this whole dilemma?
Huh? What are you even talking about, Kurt? Would you quit confusing me so much, please? It's hurting my brain.
I've had enough of this. It's weird talking to you through my own sister's phone. I'm gonna give Francine's phone back to her. I'll talk to you directly with my phone. You really need to leave my sister alone, so quit bothering her, this instant!
Hi Kurt, is everything okay? I'm pretty much done with all the moving, I think. Has Zena calmed down about everything?
Yeah, hi Francine. Look, I'm really sorry about what happened earlier. I can't believe she's acting like this towards you. It was such a weird thing to see.
Yeah, you seemed pretty mad. I didn't realize how much you two really didn't get along. It was kind of crazy what happened this morning.
Yeah, it's been such a weird day. But you saw what happened earlier, so you can tell we were fighting. But this is my parents' house, so you're free to live with us, Francine. I'm pretty sure that Zena has decided to leave the house, even though she was the one who took things too far.
I guess she doesn't seem to get that this is a family home and not just her own house because you rebuilt it.
Yeah, I agree with you. It's my house and your house as well. You should be allowed to come back, but I do regret that I should have taken action sooner on this. I didn't deal with the situation properly, and I didn't think it would get so out of control. I feel so bad about this, and you've been having a hard time of it too.
No, you're fine, Kurt. Everything you did was fine, and it's okay. But yeah, what she did was kind of unexpected. She went way too far. But I never thought that you would kick your own wife out of the house. She seemed like such a confident person, and I thought that you were happy together.
But that's the thing, we were happy together. Francine, I really believed that we were. But then she goes and betrays me.
Huh? She betrayed you? What do you mean by that, Kurt? What are you talking about? This is all your fault, you stupid girl. It's because of you that I've been kicked out of this house. Why were you even showing your messages to Kurt? You know that what I messaged to you should stay between us, right? This can't possibly be happening right now. What have I ever done to you? Don't turn around and say I'm the bad guy, all right? Because I'm not. I was kicked out and now I'm supposed to be getting a divorce? I don't even have a home anymore. This is the worst thing I've ever experienced. This is all your fault, Francine. Excuse me? What did you just say to me? Since when is any of this my fault? I just wanted to move back home with no hassle, Zena. You know that, right? You say all of this, but whose fault is it really? Considering you're the one who's been cheating on my brother. Wait, what? Are you telling me that my husband said I was having an affair? What the heck are you even talking about, Francine? Well, you're the one who knows best about the situation, right? So why are you playing the I don't know card right now, Zena? You told me that you had a happy life with my brother and the rest of my family. Was that all a lie? Is this the reason why you wanted me to stay away? That I would find out what you did to my brother and my family? All I wanted was to move back into their house and save money for a home of my own, Zena. I guess you didn't want us to know about your cheating, did you? Well, my brother knows everything. You're not being as subtle as you think you are. Okay, you really have some cheek when it comes to accusing me of cheating. What the heck are you talking about, Francine? I've done no such thing. I'm trying to take care of my family by making sure that you don't move back in. You really think that you can just change the subject? Are you kidding me? Even though you say this, there's nothing more that you can do now. My brother knows about everything that you've been doing behind his back, and of course I believe Kurt over you, Zena. I don't know what else I can say, and whatever you say next has nothing to do with me moving in. You're just trying to deviate the attention of this from you to me. That's not it at all, you stupid woman. Don't you get that this is all your fault? I wouldn't have been kicked out if it wasn't from you running to your brother. But don't you get that it's not my fault because you betrayed Kurt? Even before I decided to move in, he had mixed feelings about staying with you. Huh? Are you kidding me? He actually told you that? That he was thinking of leaving me before you moved into this house? Well, isn't that what my brother was trying to tell you in the first place? You made him so angry and hurt, and he never gets like that with other people. You know, to make my brother really mad, Xena, it's quite something. I don't think any other woman has made him this angry before. I guess I was a little bit surprised that Kurt was so angry at me. I haven't seen him like that before. He wouldn't have been like this if you just kept your mouth shut, Francine. We would have still been happy and continuing on with our lives if it wasn't for you. You just hate seeing couples happy, don't you? Happy? Are you serious? What an absolute joke, Xena. You're only happy because you've been embezzling my family's money. My parents' money and my brother's money. You're just playing around and spending it on your cheating partner, aren't you, Xena? Just tell the truth for once. That must have made you so happy to do that to my family and my brother. Do you have no shame, Xena? You really are the worst person I've ever met. You really need to shut up now, Francine, before I come over there and show you a piece of my mind. What would you know about the situation? Well, I can tell you that I can't understand people like you who cheat on people that are trying to love you. My ex-husband was also like this. That's why we got divorced. Huh? Are you for real? Your husband cheated on you. Is that why you asked for a divorce? Are you sure you're not overreacting? Are you kidding me right now, Xena? Of course I'm not overreacting. You looked down on me because I turned around and abandoned my husband. When in reality, he gave up on me a long time ago. He made fun of me and he constantly yelled insults at me. But I took everything he threw at me when I shouldn't have. People who cheat are nothing but trash, and he was trash to me. I never thought that my brother's own wife would cheat and create so much havoc within our family. My brother and I are in a very similar position. We can never forgive people for cheating on us. I won't with my ex-husband, and Kurt won't either with you. You don't deserve forgiveness, Xena. Okay, Francine, just hold on a second there, okay? You need to calm down and not take this so seriously, all right? Does this really mean if things continue like this, we'll be getting divorced? Where am I supposed to live if Kurt's going to get a divorce from me? I don't even have a job, so how can I pay rent for somewhere? How am I supposed to live if I don't have a job to buy food, pay bills, and just in general live a life? What am I supposed to do, Francine? Don't ask me, lady. You should be able to answer those questions yourself, okay? Are you stupid or something? Do you not have any thoughts in your head? I'm going back to my parents' house today, but I do wish that I didn't have to see you. I don't think I want to see you ever again, so don't bother me with your crap, Xena. You tell me this is all my fault? Why don't you look at yourself in the mirror, Xena? It really is all your fault that all of this has happened. You continue to blame me for your actions, and now it's just getting annoying. It was you who betrayed my brother and caused trouble at my parents' house. I hope that my brother doesn't mess around with the divorce proceedings because you need to leave and get out of my sight. You know, I'm never going to forgive you for acting like this towards me. How dare you talk to me like this? Your family are all crazy. What the heck are you talking about? Do you still have a grudge against me even though you're the one in the wrong? Are you being serious right now, Xena? It's definitely your fault that this is all unfolded. If you just kept your mouth shut, nothing would have been unveiled and I would still be in this house and you wouldn't... I'll never forgive you for this. If you want me to forgive you for what you've done, you'll tell Kurt to not give me a divorce. I mean it. He'll feel my wrath if he tries to submit anything to the courthouse. I haven't got a clue what you're talking about. You make no sense and you're so delusional, Xena. There's no point in me telling him what to do. My brother has made up his mind and he's going to divorce no matter how you feel about it. You've got no right to turn around and say what you did. If you wanted to hear my opinion about this, I'd say that he's making the best decision of his life in divorcing you for cheating on him. Why on earth would you say something like that? I've never asked for your opinion, you little toad. Are you even human? Don't you have a heart? I can say whatever I like to you, Xena. Don't you know that? You're the one who's betrayed my brother's trust. He's done nothing but try to love you, and this is how you repay him? This conversation is really not getting anywhere, and I really can't deal with any more of the weird things you're saying about me and my family. If you'll excuse me, I've got some things to do, and I don't want any more interruptions from you, Xena. Leave me alone, all right? You've made an absolute fool out of me, and then you go and support your brother in divorcing me? This is an outrage. I'll never forgive you for this betrayal against your sister-in-law. You're going to live to regret this, Francine. I'll get my revenge on you, your brother, and the rest of your family. You'll wish you'd never been born. Are you seriously threatening me right now? I'm not making a fool out of you. You're doing that to yourself. How about you come back to reality, Xena? Now, if you can just let me go and do what I need to do, that would be great. You are such a nuisance. You're really a pain in the backside, Xena. I am so done with this talk. I don't think I'll ever want to see you again. Don't even think about coming over to this house while I'm here. Please, just do your best with the rest of your life now.
I'm sorry, I just got your message. Is everything okay? Mom was getting worried about you. This whole thing is a complete nightmare.
Yes, I'm fine, Kurt. I knew that at some point Xena would try and contact me. I don't know if she's all right. I think she's lost the plot.
Oh yeah, I heard about the conversation she was having with you. She really has some nerve, doesn't she? I never thought she would do something like this. Are you okay, though? Are you safe? She hasn't gotten to you, has she? I honestly don't know what she's capable of these days.
Yeah, I'm okay. I feel pretty confident in how I handled myself with her. It seems like Xena's saying and doing some really stupid things, though. I'm sorry, but I really think that we should file a harassment complaint about her. Is that a good idea? Can I do that? She's been threatening me and our family.
No, of course, I don't blame you for wanting to do that. She's being so horrible. Considering what she said and did to you, I wouldn't let her get away with anything. Would you like me to also file a complaint as well? Maybe we could go to the courthouse and get some sort of order against her so she can't approach us?
I think that would be a wise idea. I definitely wouldn't want to underestimate her anger right now, but it's better safe than sorry. If she tries to contact us again, do you think she'll still push to try and get back together with you? It really looks like it's going to be such a hassle for a while. If you don't mind me doing so, I'd like to take responsibility for dealing with this whole mess. You've done so much for me, and I think I need to repay the favor.
Really? Are you sure about that, Francine? If she keeps saying anything threatening or anything like that, please just call me anytime and we'll do something.
Okay, good to know. I'll do my best to not let myself get into any trouble. Hopefully this will all be over sooner rather than later. Hello there, Xena. Is now a good time to talk to you? We need to settle things once and for all, okay? I understand what happened before. I assume you were trying to attack me, but you missed and went tumbling down the stairs. Did you break some bones? You must feel so bad. I'm never going to forgive you for doing this to me. You were right there and you didn't stop my fall. How could you be like that towards me? Were you wanting me to get hurt? Is that it? You wanted to see me in a lot of pain and agony, didn't you, you horrible woman? I hate your guts. Don't you think that it's your fault that you got hurt, considering that you were the one who was trying to attack me? You were the one trying to hit me with a bat, were you not? There were other people there that witnessed the incident, so I asked them what they saw from their point of view. It seemed like you were planning to hurt me because I told you to leave us alone, weren't you? You hit me while I was on the stairs. So is that the kind of outcome you were thinking of, Xena? So what were you planning to do if you had actually injured me, huh? I warned you. I wanted you to take me back to that house. I thought if I hit you and threatened you, you would listen to me. I never thought that you'd try and defend yourself and fight me off so much. You're a horrible person who deserves to be hurt. I didn't hit you back, Xena. I was trying to avoid the bat and all the punches you were trying to swing. I was just ducking out of the way. I could feel your presence and you sounded really mad, so I was just trying to avoid everything you wanted to do to me, all right? Well, because of that stupid little dodge you made, I ended up breaking my leg. I fell down the stairs and it's all your fault. If you just stood still, I wouldn't be in this position. Why should it be that I let myself get injured by you, Xena? It's a human instinct that if you notice something that's not right, you avoid it. Quit blaming others for your actions, Xena. Isn't it about time that you stopped doing this to me and my family? Stop trying to come back and abuse us when we want nothing to do with you. It honestly hurts to watch you try and weasel your way back into our lives. It's stupid, really, especially now that you're classed as a criminal. What on earth are you talking about, a criminal? How can I be a criminal? What's that supposed to mean, you imbecile? Of course I went and filed a complaint against your actions towards me, Xena. What you did was attempted assault, right? That's a crime. If you had actually hit me, it would have been me who'd fallen down the stairs, and things could have been much worse. There were witnesses present, Xena. There's no way that you're going to get away with this. It's over. You're done. You'll have a criminal record soon enough. You're making all of this up. All the things you think I'm doing are all in your head. I didn't do anything at all right? No matter what way you think about it, I'm the victim, okay? I was the one in the situation that actually got hurt. Don't you even want to acknowledge it? I should be the one going to the police about you. Well, yes, you got injured, but it was out of your own doing, considering I was trying to avoid the blows you were making in my direction. It might have been difficult to file a complaint against you if I didn't have any witnesses to the crime, but I'm glad I did so you don't bother us anymore. There were multiple people who saw you trying to hit me, Xena. That's why the police were called, all right? But I don't get why, considering I was the one who ultimately got hurt and fell down the stairs. People obviously saw that, right? That's not the issue. That doesn't matter anymore. What I'm saying is what you actually tried to do to me. Don't bother trying to hurt me anymore. What you should have done is walked away quietly, gone and looked for a place to live and a job to earn you money. But I guess you took it one step too far now. It's already too late. All I want to happen is to return to the house that I'm supposed to live in with my husband. I just want to be with Kurt. If you hadn't come over, everything would be fine. This isn't my fault. What are you talking about, Xena? Cut the crap. You're honestly so crazy. By the way, I'm leaving the house soon because I found somewhere else to live. Huh? You're moving out already? But you've hardly been at that house for that long, right? So, since you won't be there, I can move back. What? No, you can't. Kurt is filing for divorce. That house doesn't belong to you. Are you stupid? It's been finalized. There's no way he's letting you back in. You need to help me, okay? You ruined everything, so you need to fix it, all right? You fix what you broke. Please, I'm begging you, Francine. There is no way I'd help a cheater like you fix anything. You brought this all on yourself. There's absolutely no way you're getting anywhere near my brother or my family. You're going to stay away from us and never come around here again. We never want to see you again. If you try anything else, I'll call the police. I hope that you get your own life sorted and not ruin any more lives in the process. Have fun trying to find a house and a job. You're going to need all the luck in the world to do that. Francine moved out of her parents' home once she had signed the contract for her new house. She's since resumed her independent life. Rumor has it that Xena borrowed money from her parents. That's so that she could pay back Kurt for the money she was using during her affair. Now she's working and paying back the money to her parents that she was lent. Maybe the words Francine said to Xena might have sunk in after all. She's slowly paying back the debt she owes and is now living a miserable divorced life. Kurt is hoping to find someone better suited to him. Until then, he'll take it easy and not rush anything. Thank you for watching. If you liked this video, please give it a thumbs up and don't forget to subscribe to see more content like this.